Let's go to the AFC side. Much different game. The Pats beat the Broncos 10-7. This game really turned into all about the weather. In the second half, Denver's offense completely stifled. In the first half, 7 drives, 149 yards, 10 first downs. If you told somebody with Jarrett Stidham playing his first game of the year that that's what they had in the first half, you'd probably shrug your shoulders and say, okay, we can live with that with the way we play with our defense. The second half, Chris, 5 drives, 32 yards, 1 first down. They just had, and Vrabel knew it. They would just go run, punt with a punter that didn't have a great day. Run, punt, and Denver they just couldn't really even come close.
The weather became crazy, right? The weather became crazy. I've lived in Denver. I've been there. I mean, you're literally in the middle of a snowstorm that's going across the Rocky Mountains, right? That's what it was. So being able to throw the football, keep your footing, be able to do all the things you want to do in the passing game, like no chance, no way you're going to do it in that type of elements. I mean, it was literally blizzard-like conditions. So I get that. But as you sat there and watched the game, right, you're sitting there going, this game's unfolding. It's more like a Vrabel game than a Sean Payton game,
That's
right?
right.
That's kind of what I kept saying. Like this is a Vrabel game. Hard hitting snow. We're going to manage the game. We're going to manage field position. We're going to play that way. We're not going to panic and, go forward or kick some long field goal. If we got to punt it and play field position that way, I think that's what was, awesome to me. But yes, as the game went on, I went, the Patriots are going to feel real good about playing like this right now. They're not going to be uncomfortable. So that jumped out to me in a big way. Just that, yeah, it felt like more of a Vrabel game than a Sean Payton game. Jarrett Stidham did some good things. We know that, right? But also we saw a guy that made his first start of the year. I mean, period. I think, baseline comment right off the bat. I was shocked early in the game how conservative. I expected Denver to be conservative on the offensive side of the ball. They were even more conservative than I thought they would be. But I was shocked with New England, too. I mean, I think New England kind of showed you that one. I think there was 2 things maybe at play in the game. They went, one, let's see if Denver's offense can really move the ball. So that maybe led New England to go, let's be a little conservative and be careful. Let's not let their defense win the game, right? So I get that aspect too. And I think another aspect of something we talked about during the week, I got the sense early in the game too, they were like, unlike Houston, who didn't recognize their quarterback had been a little shaky, right, last week and just went, go ahead and play. I think Vrabel and Josh McDaniels are like, Drake May hasn't been his best. So let's not let him through a little cold streak right now, expect him to make some crazy plays here to get us going in the start of the game. And then it becomes a mistake. And it's like, oh no, we're down 7-0 or 10-0 on the road against this defense. So I think that was the shocking part to me, especially early, just the approach by the Patriots and the fact that they were so conservative with a guy that, like you said just a minute ago, might be the MVP here in a few weeks.
I thought so too. And I think the thing everybody will look back because of how New England kind of came out slowly on offense in this game is Sean Payton going for it on 4th down. And I don't think this is a Monday morning quarterbacking moment, especially for you, Chris, because you've talked about this all year with various coaches. It's early in the second quarter. Denver is leading 7-0, and their touchdown.
Controlling the football game.
Controlling the game. It's 4th and 1 on the New England 14. Now, you could say a lot of different things about New England at the point of this game, but they're still tough to get a yard against with their front and the style they play. They try to set up a pass to RJ Harvey. Stidham's under pressure right away. Forget the play call and everything in that moment, Chris. What did you think of just passing on 10-0 is fully controlling the game? Like Drake May then has to start dropping back and actually throwing the ball and more asked of him. And this is where the momentum really began to turn a little bit, at least.
The dumbest decision of the weekend.
Insane.
That's not even close, really. You got one of the best defenses in football, if not the best. You're at home. It's loud as shit in Denver. It's hard to play there. You could see the Patriots' offense is rattled already. They're not comfortable. They can't get anything going. to your point too, right? The Patriots D-line throughout the day dominated the Broncos offensive line. And you heard me say a few weeks ago, I think the Broncos offensive line is a little overrated. I have thought that. Bowles is awesome at pass protecting. The rest of the guys, they're not real special to me. But at the same time, yeah, it's a 4th and 1 in that moment. You got a backup quarterback. You're not going to be able to run the ball up the middle against a Mike Vrabel defense. They're going to play against that. And then you call a play that, really almost every defense sees that play once a week in a regular season football game. You might call it flow pass. In my offense with John Gruden, that would have been fake 15 bim, naked right, halfback slide. That's the play they ran, which is like a staple. It's one of the first plays a lot of offenses put in the first week of training camp. So for me, a little bit, I was like, what? Like, you thought that play was going to get Mike Vrabel's defense? Like, you didn't think they were going to be ready for that one? That's what. So I was a little disappointed in just the play itself, and then hugely disappointed that they went for it to go, all together. Just make it 10-0.
Right.
Put the pressure on the Patriots, who were feeling it at that moment. And of course, they come away with nothing. And it kind of felt like the momentum kind of changed from that point on, to where the Patriots feel like they kind of woke up a little bit. And I don't want to say controlled the game, but certainly felt like they were in a better position from that point on.
Well, when you got to halftime, you were like, wow, that game kind of started to turn in a moment. You had a horrible moment from Stidham with the fumble that was an attempted shovel, ends up being a backwards pass. The whistle's blown in the moment, but it ends up being a fumble after review. I mean, under pressure, Stidham couldn't do anything. He was 1 for 10. He threw for 4 yards under pressure. He took 3 sacks and threw the interception, as we all know. But that fumble, a New England offense that really couldn't move, Chris, it kind of gifted them a touchdown.
Self-inflicted, the Denver Broncos are going to wake up today and go, damn, we lost the game. Stuff that we can control. Not like stuff that, oh, wow, they're great, they did it. Stuff that's basic stuff about football. Kick a field goal, go up 10-0. It's a screen pass. It's not there. How many times do we have to pump before we just go throw it away, throw it at his feet? What were we doing? Right. Take a sack, go down, anything other than what he did, which was try to throw it at the last second with somebody about to hit you. Right. And then, push it. It was clearly backwards. It was clearly a mistake that they blew the whistle. It should have been a touchdown. You saw Vrabel sitting there going, why the hell did you blow the whistle? Because, first off, you talk about inconsistency like we always talk about. What do we see? 5 plays in every game where they don't blow the whistle and everybody runs down the field like it's a live ball and they let it go, right? And then here in the championship game, that's when we're not going to do it. That made me want to pull my hair out. But, yeah, those were 2 major self-inflicted moments by the Denver Broncos that they're going to be kicking themselves today, and certainly lost control of the game right there in that moment, because like you said, it's the end of the half. The Patriots haven't done anything. You give them the short field. The weather's about to turn. They're not going to be able to do anything. If you got to halftime up 10-0 or 10-3, you might have won the you might be going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Right.
That's it. If you go to halftime 10-0 with the weather that's coming in, you're going to the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, and that's where Sean Payton's probably going to throw up at least 3 times today.
Yo. Thanks for watching, homies. We are now in the NFL season here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, game recaps, film deep dives, and much, much more.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, rate, review. Peace out. You know where to find us.